Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day, Monday 29 April 2024. My trade directions for today will be long on the Aussie, the CAD and the pound, and short on the US, the Swiss and the yen. And at the end of this video, I'll show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started. Dollar index, after a very strong Friday, giving up last night. We saw big moves on the yen last night. No apparent reasons, more fundamental, I guess. I know the ruling party lost 3 seats in the parliament, but other than that, there's no real fixed reason why that happened. But right, I'm not about fundamentals, I just look at it for interesting sake. But we saw some big moves, and even on a really weak dollar intraday, the yen just dropped like a rock there. But right, we still see this sidewaysness on the dollar index, sort of honoring this flag pattern still. So I guess the market's waiting for something to give direction. If I look at the weakness here on my intraday indicator, I still believe we're going to see a retracement to this level on the short-term side, which would be great, a nice bounce from here. Other than that would be the breakout of this, well, almost confirmed flag pattern, busy forming. It's starting to get a real consolidation pattern at this stage. So let's say I'm not after the flag, I'm just after structure, that's it. But for now, this is definitely bullish, long-term, medium-term, short-term bullish, but on my intraday charts, I could definitely do some shorts on the dollar. Well, forming gold, also a little of a bear flag. We've got the trend down, the flag, the consolidation, and the potential breakdown. The only thing that keeps gold alive at this stage is your weaker dollar. If this dollar going to start to strengthen again, I think this flag will play out. We should see a drop then down to $2,200 levels, which is going to be a very nice one. I would like to see some retracements, giving me some opportunities to get in much lower. This spike here, this area here, this is the area I would like to buy some long-term positions. But on the short-term side, trend bearish on a weaker dollar. I will not do any trades here unless I start to see a stronger dollar and we see a breakdown. Then the option is there to short gold. Not that I personally short gold easily. Well, not on my manual trading. My robot does it, but I personally don't short commodities. But gold, let's keep an eye on this. It's Monday. Don't expect that much from it. But with the dollar index in a flag pattern, gold in a flag pattern, you'll see if the dollar index, you can see it's a bullish flag here, and then the opposite, the gold is a bearish flag there. So once we see a break on the dollar index, for argument's sake, up the page, strictly spoken, gold should break down. Bitcoin, it didn't even get to the levels that I was worried about, and I'm still worried about these levels. If this pattern is a very bearish pattern, and if you look at the breakout there, it can come down quite steeply. If you look at this distance here, if you look at that distance there, and well, you add it to the breakout there, this means we can still revisit 56,000, and with momentum we could still go to 53,000. All right, it would not be a bad thing, because remember, now I'm in cryptos and bitcoins for long term. I'm not after short-term moves. So that would be a very nice discount, a 25% discount or 20% discount on the price. It's up for sale, so I will definitely like to buy some more. But for now, I'm really not that keen and interested in buying due to the trend that's being bearish. The patterns, everything here screams either sidewaysness or short-term bearishness. So I'm not buying into Bitcoin at all, not for long term, not for short term, nothing at this stage. I was worried about this, but I thought this would even go up there, and it just failed before it even got there. So yeah, the only thing is, be cautious. If you've got no exposure in Bitcoin, you can close your eyes and buy Bitcoin anytime. You need exposure. There's more risk in not having exposure in Bitcoin than having exposure in Bitcoin at this stage. But if you've got a nice bag of Bitcoins and cryptos, you can just calmly sit and wait for this thing, for the trend to change. We should see another run like I had here. All the pattern breaks, I will show them here on the channel. Then pound CAD. The pound CAD, we got the short there last week, gapped down last night quite nicely, but retraced. The level is not that legit anymore because pound and CAD got so close to each other, so I'm not that keen on adding. If you're not in, stay out. But I'll keep the trade open that I've got there. we have set some targets on this low and that low there last week. You can watch Friday's video where I set the targets. So at this stage, I'm just holding on to the trade. And the Euro US, I like this a lot, but I can see the Euro US getting closer and closer and closer to each other. The dollar was second worst, and then I said, okay, so I'll see. By the time it gets back here, it's a very strong level. Resistance, support, 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 support. So let's see. If it falls from here, this could be head and shoulders bearish, and then it should break down, and then there's just no harm done. I just keep this on my watch list that I don't miss out on something. I can see we're going to eventually get a consolidation here also. If it retraces far enough, we could get a consolidation, but it's not there yet. Maybe tomorrow, but definitely not for today. I can't see that forming today. So I'm keeping this in my watch list, although I'm not that keen yet taking the trade. I just want to not miss any potential entries right at the support level. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Incasu. When your business needs a reporting platform to improve the quality and speed of making decisions, consider Insight BI, a seamless add-on for reporting and business intelligence. Insight BI as an all-in-one cloud-based 24/7 reporting solution. And for more info, check out the link in the description. Then we move on to the New Zealand Swiss. New Zealand Swiss are like this. New Zealand neutral, but Swiss. I'm after a short in the Swiss. It's really weak. Well, I can't say it's fighting the yen. I don't think anything can fight yen for weakness, but it's as weak as you can get against the yen. So I would like to be short Swiss, and by going long on the New Zealand Swiss, I could get a short on the Swiss. But I'm going to need a retest. I don't want to do it there right at resistance levels. I need to do it at support levels. And for that reason, I'm going to wait for retracement back to 61%. You can see it's a big level. Support, resistance, support, support, support. There's a lot of things happens when it gets to that level. So let's see. Maybe we're going to strong run up the page. Maybe a consolidation. We can get back in right at support level for a nice run up the page. In the pound Swiss, pound green, Swiss red, so both my favorite directions I want to be in. Last directional swing, retracement back to the 50-61% level, structure there, structure there. So it seems good to me because we got this bear trend, big spike here, predicted some bullishness, but then a very strong run up the page. When it broke up, it wasn't that strong, so most likely it's preparing for a little bit of a retracement, and hopefully it can retrace far enough so that I can then consider some longs at this structure level here. In the US CAD, dollar, weak, CAD, green zone, so I want to be short here, not at these levels, it's right at support level. But look at the retracement back there to the 61%, I can even use that for there. But back to the 50-61% level there, you see the structure coming in there, confirmed on Friday. So if it gets back there, I would just like to see if the bears can confirm the bearishness and take control of their territory and start to push the market down on a very nice candle reversal. So for now, definitely, I will hold out for that level and then I'll consider some shorts. In the pound US, pound green, US red. So downtrend, like a wave one. Now the retest, that's what I'm after. So if I can get a retest here, under 50% level, you can see a structure coming in there. There were some historical levels, also a little bit of a whiplash here and there, but reconfirmed by recent price action. Trend just turned bullish. So if the bearishness of the dollar keeps going on the intraday, I would like to be long here. But by the time it gets down here, that might change and I might change my whole attitude towards the trade. But for now, I leave this on my watch list to make sure that I don't miss out on anything. Euro Australian dollar. Bear trend started with a nice double top up there, and now you can see the trend, consolidation, trend. So if we can retest this consolidation area here, you can see here support. There's actually a big level also, but support, that could become resistance. You can see Euro is the neutral part. I'm not that much worried about, but Aussie has got all the sparkle, and I want to be long Aussie, and by shorting the Euro Aussie, that'll give me a long on the Australian dollar. So if it gets back up there, I would definitely consider some shorts on candle pattern reversals. And my favorite trade idea for today, Aussie Swiss. Aussie, all the sparkles, Swiss, as weak as it can get against the yen. The yen is just the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. So for me, Swiss is definitely the second best one, very weak. I would like to see a retracement back to almost the 60% levels. Structure came in there. We saw the break, the retest, market confirms the level, and up it goes. Even a level is busy forming there. So what I can do is to widen this right at the 50% level. Since I prepared, this one came up. So there's something to watch also. So I'll watch both levels. And as long as the Aussie stays well above the Swiss like this, definitely going to be interested. It's morning session, so we should see a sell-off into the afternoon. And then hopefully during the afternoon, we will find support and renewed buying from the bulls. Guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program. You can also support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.